Well, my dad was a self-made man and started in the restaurant business when he was really young, and lived in California and came back to Oklahoma when he was 24. Ended up working and opening the Split Tea restaurant in 1953, and ran the Split Tea for 18 years till 1971, and that's when we opened Johnnie's.
My senior year, I'm 5 years older than my brother, and Dad decided that he wanted to open his own place. We found a little drive-in restaurant at the corner of Military and Britton Road that was called Colonel Potter's or something. And my dad was always very, very adamant about a clean atmosphere and a clean kitchen. And I started working for him at 14 when I was at Split Tea. And so we went into that kitchen and it was just like a nightmare. And a lot of people kind of laughed at us and said, oh, well, good luck. He did a handshake with Wayne Curtis on some equipment, and we opened up the first Johnnie's right there on the corner there.
I would come home from school every day, ride the bus, and my dad would be home in the afternoon, and I'd go to work with him in the evenings. And my dad worked, my mom worked, my brother worked. My brother's older than I am, so he managed the first location we had, and we just worked, and that's what we did, and family business.
Dad was a good dad. Dad worked a lot when he was young. He came up from the bottom up. I remember many times when I was young, when he worked for the Split Tea, for example, he had Mondays off. We're in school on Mondays. He'd take us out of school on Mondays, and where he could spend the day with us, and we'd go with him to the shop, and that's where we actually kind of got into the restaurant thing, because he just made us part of it. But he was always there for us, and he always took good care of us, and he was a good dad. He was an active dad as much as he could, considering that he worked extremely hard.
My dad was very happy with Johnnie's and the growth of Johnnie's, and you know, he worked hard, and so later in his life he wanted to relax more. You know, unfortunately he died at a young age. He was 71 when he died. But no, it's more my brother and I's dream. My brother and I, if we were working and my dad walked in, if everyone else could be standing around, but we got a broom, you know. But he was a great man to work with. He was one of my best friends. He taught me a lot. And but you know, the biggest thing is work ethic and how to run a business and to do it correctly. And so I always joke that he forgot more than I'll ever know, but my brother and I are kind of the same way, you know, because we've been doing this all of our lives.
I think Dad would really get a kick out of it. My dad, you know, he was kind of a partier when he was young anyway, and Urban Johnnie's is a downtown location that just has a unique vibe to it. You've got the bar. In fact, we actually have two bars, but yet you still can have a family in here watching the game. You can come before or after, but then you get a lot of young people come downtown. Downtown has a lot of young people down here.
Sure.
And they like that atmosphere, and so it's a fun atmosphere.
Yeah.
I think he'd get a kick out of it. The other thing that I've learned from my dad was that when you gave your word, that's all you have. Your word's the most important thing you have. And he said, always stick to your word. But he taught me also to respect my employees, show them respect, they would show me back respect. And Rick and I have always been really good bosses when it comes to our employees. We get involved in our employees' life. And Dad taught me how to do that. He taught me how to be part of a team. And we've managed to do that. It's not easy to work with family all the time, so.